Dimitris at the break. Okay, the 2 and the 3 kissed each other, which means he didn't amp it up as hard as I think that he can. Frankie Hernandez has been on a tear, but he got torn down in a match from Jeremy Sosi, the giant killer. And Frankie is real dangerous, like anybody else, on the opposite side of the board. When is Didi versus Christina? Thanks, Al. Right now, Roy, they're going to hold up the hot seat match. Maybe this next round coming out might be the hot seat. I'll go over to the tournament desk and I'll keep you up to date. I'll go over it in a couple of minutes, and I'll see if we'll have that next. You know how the B side has to catch up. You really don't want hot seat matches sitting too long. I'll try to get an update on that. Now, this young man is very impressive. Now, Eddie, who was just in the booth with me, said that Christina put on an exhibition when she played him. It's hard to believe. Wait till you see the shots that this young man comes with. He's traveling with Alex Kazakis. And, of course, when I say that, he misses. And now Frankie has the option of giving it back to him, but he's not getting it. And Frankie's got a clear shot at the 2. The 3 ball is up on top of the 9, so you might see Frankie go underneath it or come across and bump the 5 ball. I'm not sure if he can bump that 5 ball and still hold position for the 3. He's coming under. Yeah, he was trying to get underneath. Tough shot. Tough shot to get through there. It is call shot, call safety, in case you're just getting up or just viewing the live stream. All ball fouls. All right, Frankie Hernandez on a tear. 2-0 right here. I'm going to take a walk over to the tournament chart to see if we're going to have the hot seat on next. You guys keep an eye on this. We do have my son keeping score, so I'll be up to date with the score. I'll be right back. All right, Roy. After this round, we got one more round, and then Jose says he's going to put the hot seat match on. So if I had to guesstimate, 3:30-ish, maybe close to 4 o'clock, we'll have the hot seat match. James Aranis defeated Christina Toch. So we're going to see James Aranis play either Jeremy Sosi or Alex Kazakis for the hot seat. That Alex Kazakis and Jeremy Sosi match is still going on. So one of those two players will face James for the hot seat. And I figure about 4, but, you know, don't quote me. Anything can happen. All right, let me try to stay in this match now. You got it, bro. See him go, we'll see Dimitris go 1 rail or 2 rails underneath this 5 ball. To shoot it in the upper right-hand corner. He's just got to watch the speed and watch that side pocket. He's not going to get there. I don't think he has this. Oh, he does have the speed. Excuse me. Simone is at its best. I predict this match to be real tough. In fact, you know, all the matches, as we all know, the cream of the crop rises to the top. But this match here, I expect this match to be a real tough match. I don't think this is going to be a runaway. Got a little funny here. Going to have to back cut this 6 ball. It's not that hard of a shot from here. But from up there it is. Shooting this in the bottom left-hand corner, going to the rail and coming back out for the 7. At this skill level, I would have to say that Dimitris is going to play this shot and play it right. And I've been wrong only once this year, and that's the only time. Frankie out of the box. Look out. Everybody buckle up. Frankie told me, he says, Al, I'm going to hit him with right hooks, left hooks, kick shots. He says, I'm going to hit him with everything. Frankie wants this. Frankie wants this win under his belt. Frankie now up 3-0. Jose Soto, who won the match between Dell and Zion? Zion defeated Dell, and Dell is eliminated out of the Ginky Memorial. Well, this one. It's a close match. You can see Hunter Lombardo still in a match with Rafael Lebuello. Frankie set the break. Watch the 2 balls behind the 1, and the 2 and the 3 go around the table. It's the 10-ball break. Man, Frankie hit him hard, but the cue ball scratched. 4 ball found the side pocket. Ball in hand for Dimitris. Now, this table here, at his level, he's supposed to get out. I don't think there will be anybody that disagrees. You don't see anything really in trouble. So Dimitris has to settle in. And here's George's sister, Irene, his niece, Erin, sitting ringside. There they go. And you can see little Eddie there. We call him June. He was just in the box. He's talking with Irene. Boy, I tell you what, he just about got there. He has to spin this a little bit to make the 2, but it is a makeable shot. He's got to spin it just a little bit. All right, Frankie's back out. I got a couple of people behind me here chit-chatting. We're doing a little photo opping. Meanwhile, this match is going on, and it's still 3-0. Frankie with an opportunity to go 4-0. That's like a commanding lead when you're playing a race to 9. Frankie doesn't want to let Dimitris. Dimitris is more a deliberate player, and Frankie has to fade that. And Frankie doesn't want to let him back out of that seat. Frankie's more of a high gear puncher. He tried to bump the 10 ball there. He did try to bump the 10 to hold that rock. Wow, he's banking instead of cutting it up the corner. You know, with a new cloth, this isn't a bad bank. Wow, the Efren trickery. And that's going to allow Dimitris to get back out and that fast turn around and get a point.
This one?
Okay, 3-1. Did you get in? Talking with Joe Wilson on the side here. Trying to show me a few things. Throw him up there, buddy. Let's go. Now he's going to have to amp up his break. The last time he broke, the 2 and the 3 kissed each other like mid-table. He's going to have to amp the speed up to get the 2 and the 3 ball moving in the 3 cushion direction back towards the corner. He's going to have to amp it up. He did. They didn't kiss this time. And he did make a ball in the left side pocket. The 1 ball.
Just that one. And then,
You can see Jason Shore is playing Alan Rowland. Wow, that would have been a good match, too, to throw on the TV table. That's a B-side match in the back there. And so is this one. So this is the elimination round, so to say. I think Dimitris might have to cut at this 3 ball. If he cuts the 3 ball, he can make it. But look at the 4 on top of the table near the 8. And he's got other issues. Might want to elect to play a little safety here instead of trying to pocket this 3 ball. Kind of bank the 3 towards the 4 and just slide the cue ball behind the 9 and the 5 and the 6 area. Just slide it and bank this 3 next to the 4 and let Frankie bust that 4 out when he kicks at it. Well, he didn't hit it quite hard enough, but he's left vision on the 3. Not only that, he's left Frankie with a back cut shot to go into the 4 ball and get on the lower side of it. So Dimitris turned this over. Frankie's got to come with a shot, though. He elects to play safe. Can't sort of blame him for where it is. He's got Dimitris hooked. Right away, the young man is going to his seat to grab his jump cue. Okay. Got Joe Wilson here in the wing showing us some of the recordings. Look really nice that we had up yesterday. I like banking this four ball backup table where the chalk is, and that, against that short rail, and then send the cue ball off the right long rail back underneath the 10, or even bump the 9. It'll still be a nice safety shot. Let's see what Frankie might be banking this four ball up behind the 7. Wow. Not sure what Frank was trying to do there. follow up, let the cue ball float up. He'll have the shot for the 5 in the bottom left-hand corner past the 10. No, he's not even doing that. He's playing real tight. He's keeping Frankie on tilt. He wants to throw Frankie out of his rhythm. James Aranis will be playing either Jeremy Sosi or Alex Kazakis for the hot seat. Like I said, I figure about 4 o'clock, 3:30, 4 o'clock. Good shot, but scratched. And look at this. Oh, the 4 ball went up, back up table. Could have had a 4-10. Come on, Dimitris. Let's go, baby. Let's shoot it. He's very deliberate and takes his time. And whenever you're playing a player, that's got a high gear, boy, I could play on the mental part of that high gear player's head. The thing is to keep you cool. He hit it real well, bumped the 5 out so that the 5 would have a pocket. Nice shot. 6 ball is down near the 10, and he's going to look for the 6-10 combination for the win and possibly make this 3-2. Wow, overcooked that. He might even hook himself. Oh, he stayed on top of the 9. He might. Can't really tell. He might have got himself. Frankie's going to take a good look at this ball. Frankie's going to want somebody to watch this hit, I think. This is going to be close. If that's frozen, and that 9 ball, if that 9 ball shall move a hair, just a hair, it's an automatic foul. I would have to get somebody to watch this hit if I was Frank. Boy, we can actually get it. We can actually get a closer look at that. We're going to leave it right here. Dimitris called the 10 ball. It means that he thinks he could play the either kicking at the 6 and possibly making the 10 ball. It's like a 1 pocket shot. He wants to hit under the 6 ball. The cue ball will go hit the 6 to the rail and then make the 10. If that's the way he's playing that 1 pocket shot. Oh, he almost made. Whoa, Frankie's going to be. Wow, he got hot. Dimitris getting hot. Wow. Frankie coming up with the win. And he got a little annoyed there, showing some frustration, which you do not want to show your opponent. But, man, he couldn't hit it much better than what he hit it. He hit it good. A little harder, and he makes that 10 ball. Just a wee bit harder. One more revolution of that cue ball, and that 10 ball drops. Can't blame him from getting frustrated, but showing your opponent you're frustrated is a bad sign. It's hey, Skip Maloney's in the house. One of the editors and writers for AZ Billiards is here. Nice to see you, Skip. And he looks like we just left him in Raleigh. He's got the beer cup in his hand. He looks exactly the same way he did when we seen him in Raleigh. He got the beer cup. He's got the hat on. He's ready. The Guinness shirt. I haven't changed since I saw you. Well, Skip said I haven't changed since I seen you in Raleigh last year. It's nice to see Skip. He's on his travels. You know, he's traveling around and came out of his way to come to Steinway to the Ginky Memorial. He was up in the Catskills. Actually, Ginky's niece is right there and his sister. Ginky's sister and his niece are there in the front. You might want to talk to them a little bit, you know, if you want to get a little more insight. Tony and Todd, I guess, will be here in a little bit later. They were here late last night, probably getting a little rest, and Gail will probably be here. It is. B-side match. All the brackets are on that glass back there. Back way in the back wall. See them? Yeah, those are all the brackets. Put it over here, Skip, behind me. If you want to leave it, you can put it behind me. All right. Let's get back to the match. Anybody know the outcome of Amy and Mike? Yeah, Amy took a loss there, and she's eliminated out of the tournament. Mike won 7-4 in that match. All right. Frankie shot the stunner. He's fired up right now. He is fired up. Anytime your opponent shows a little frustration, you kind of like keep him there and show him who the boss is. This table is mine. You know, and that kind of lets them sweat. You know, like they're stewing in a slow cooker. Frankie Hernandez is going to make this 5-1. I said from the opening gate that I would expect a real close match here. But man, was I ever wrong. I don't know what's going on here. I've watched the young man shoot in other matches. I didn't catch the match when he played Christina Touch, but I watched him in other matches, and I tell you, by the looks of his discipline, he's got like the same approach as Alex Kazakis, you know, but he's definitely not shooting the way I seen him shoot yesterday. Meanwhile, Frankie back at the ranch looks like he's got his break back from the 1989s. He's ready to smash him here. And he's going to crash him. Man, did he crash him. That foot came up way in the air. And if that 3 moves out of the way, it would have been into the corner. But he's going to have the shot, I think, into the side pocket. I don't think that one will go past that 3. It looks like he can cut it into the side pocket. But it's, you know, the cue ball is going to be a little hot, and it's close to the rail. Frankie's got to kill that rock to maintain control for the 2 in the bottom right-hand corner. So, yeah, that's where he's thinking about doing. He's thinking about cutting this 1 on the side, hitting this cue ball to kill it with a lot of spin. He's just weighing things out. This is the direction he does want to go to. And catch the short rail and bounce back up for a shot on a 2 into the bottom right-hand corner. There's a lot to ask for. You see he's jacked up. Wow, he hit it good. He hit it good. And with the foot in the air. That foot came up about 3 or 4 feet. His back leg. Man, when you see players doing that, it's like watching some, choreographed dance, right? What happened to Mika? Mika was a no-show. He said he was coming, but he didn't make it. So Mika Immonen did not make it. We would love to see Mika. He's one of a lot of locals look up to Mika. So we would have loved to see him. Man, Frankie, when you I'm getting back to what I was saying. When you see a player start pulling moves like they're in a dance musical, that's when you know they're fully in gear. And Frankie shot 2 shots, and he's going to watch this recording. Hey, Frank, I want you to watch your back leg. That thing went way up in the air on your break and on that initial 1-ball shot. Frankie's going to crack up. He's out the door and running here. He's just letting his opponent stew. Did all the hard work. You're kidding. Miscued. Frankie Hernandez miscued on a crucial 8 ball. Every ball is crucial. Okay, instead of 6-1, now 5-2, and Dimitris will be breaking. Chalky sticks. Back to the action, 5-2. Well, it looks like Hunter Lombardo is just breaking initial break or practicing. I'm not sure if he's in a match. If he is, then he defeated Rafael De Buello. I guess he is in a match back there. Again, the 2 and the 3 ball kiss each other up table. Frankie took a piece of chalk off the rail that he must have chalked up with and miscued. Kind of put it down on the rail there outside the table. Frankie's going to be locked up behind the 4 and the, looks like the 6 ball. Yeah, Jason is actually to the left side of me, and I would imagine that he's won his match. Dimitris now at 3 and breaking, 5-3. Come on, Demetrius. Throw him up there, baby. Get him up. Freeze him up. All right. Got him frozen. Ready to go. Steinway is starting to buzz. The room is starting to fill. I see the crazy Irishman, Gary, walking in the door as I said that. Frankie is stewing. He has to fade Dimitris and his deliberate play. Frankie wants out of that chair. Out. Get me out. They could put a clock on the match, too, by the way. If clock is issued, you'll see Jose Burgos or one of the tournament directors come over and sit there with a stopwatch app on their phone. I've seen it done already 2 or 3 times in a tournament. And it doesn't have to be initiated by an opponent. The tournament directors, if they notice that the match is taking longer than what they believe it should be, they can come over themselves and just sit there with a clock, let you know that they will have a clock on both players. And this is sort of the way I seen him play yesterday when I had the opportunity to watch. He didn't miss a ball. And when Junior told me that Christina Toch put an exhibition on against him, it was really not that hard to believe, but yet I was iffing, really? I just couldn't believe it. As you can see, he shoots dead straight. Who's left? Steve Bradley. You're friends with Amby on Facebook? Go over to Mesa Amby. I believe he took some pictures of the brackets today. And I believe he posted them up, or he might have put them on the Predator Pro-Am page. Sent them to Tony or Gail. I'm not sure, but I know I've seen him taking pictures. So definitely on the Mesa Amby page. He's been helping out behind the scenes as much as he could, keeping those brackets moving as far as posting pictures. Now, look, Dimitris is back in command and looking to make it even closer at 5-4. So, like I said in the beginning, I expect a real close match here. And I think it's coming true. You know, Frankie could be very intimidating. You know, you get out there and he hits you with a 3 and 4 pack or goes ahead of you. This young man here is just keeping his calm, and that's what you're supposed to do. And Frankie looks like he's just cruising down the highway right now in handcuffs because Dimitris has been at the table now for the last 3 racks. A little shy here, but should be no problem pocketing this 10 ball. You don't have to get perfect. Five, 4 and breaking.
Engineering.com. Quick, slick shaft maintenance system. Billiard Engineering provides 9 micron rated films of 3 different grits. They're specifically selected to progressively put that glassy smooth feel on the shaft and keep it there. We also provide a patented burnishing block to ensure the pressure of each film is evenly distributed around the entire shaft. The results are incredible. Quick, slick shaft maintenance system at the following locations: Pool Dog, Amazon, BilliardEngineering.com. Quick, slick.
Excuse me. He did amp the speed up on his break, but didn't hit him as square as he wanted to. Pocketed the 1 ball in the side pocket, and this 2 ball goes by the 4 in the bottom right-hand corner. The 3 ball is way up table, so you might see him play to the short side of this 3 ball because the 4 ball will protect the cue ball from scratching. So you might see him spin this rock and come out right near that 4 ball up top right-hand corner for a shot on the 3 in the upper left hand. I don't know if he's going to try to hold for the longer side on this 3 ball. It's a lot to ask for. The running path is there to run the cue ball between the 7-9 if he wants to try to kill it just a little bit. Let's see what he does. He did try to go between the 7 and 9. He had to kill the cue ball just a little bit more. The worst stream ever. And that's Papa Gio. It's horrible on Facebook. Papa Gio's going to open up his own website, and we're going to stream right to it. All right, I'm going to step out.
Frankie Hernandez versus Dimitris Loukatos from Greece. We have players from all over the world. It's truly an international event. Nice close queuing action. Frankie Hernandez is up at the table. Perfect center of the table position. Let's scooch it over to the right. Hold up the rock. I don't think Frankie called it. Might not be at. And Dimitris Loukatos at the table. Just 2 balls. Yes. Should be winning this game. I don't see any problems. It's a lot of cue ball movement there. A simple shot. Little tester. Nice precise cueing action. Got a tie game.
What's up, Edwin?
Hey, how you doing?
How'd you make out? I know you played in the Ginky, right? The amateur side?
Played alright. I cashed.
Uh-huh.
But the MTA beat me today.
MTA got you, right? They get everybody.
MTA not going my way.
So you didn't cash, you said?
No, I cashed.
Okay.
Thank God.
What do you think you could have done better?
Of course. I felt like this year could have been my year.
Well, what? You could have done some things better, or?
Yeah, I could have put a better dent into the tournament. Who knows?
Or maybe even waking up earlier.
I deserve that.
Yeah. You know what? It happens.
Yep.
But got a 5-4 match. I mean 5-5, excuse me.
Dimitris Loukatos to break.
He's sticking in there, huh? Showing the fight.
I
Off
mean,
to the
hey,
races.
if you traveled thousands of miles to be here, you'd also want to fight.
Yeah.
He's paying his dues.
That's the truth. Got a shot on the 1.
Got a nice shot on the 1. You got most important.
2 ball goes into the side.
And the 3, the line is pick 'em.
Yeah. See what he does. A lot of these pro guys, they play perfect pattern play. Perfect.
That's what makes them the pros. They keep the game real simple. Nice.
Got a little straight. Got a little straight. I think maybe
Probably will just draw.
draw straight back, right?
Yeah. Find a way to get to 3.
You don't want to get stuck behind the 4, though.
Even if he just makes the stop shot on the 2, just thin
And what,
the.
just play safe?
Yeah, play safe. Put it behind the 8-7.
He don't like it. He don't like it.
That's probably his best bet to just keep it there.
Well, he's coming all the way back. You can see how low his tip is. He could just be stopping, though. We'll find out, huh? That's a
Wow.
nice shot. That's a beautiful shot.
That's
Got a little straight here, but the 4's right there.
These guys from Europe, they shoot very straight. Even if they don't have an angle, they just shoot out everything. Their technique is nearly flawless.
This is call shot, call safety.
And this guy is certainly a shot maker.
As you see Frankie on the left side of your screen,
Frankie suffering.
observing what Dimitris is doing. That's 7 and 8. Could end up being a problem depending on how you get on it. I think he'll be just fine. See Jared Aracima out there. What's up, Jared?
The Jazz man.
Isn't he incredible the way he plays that saxophone?
Talent.
I watch his videos all the time. They come up on my Facebook feed. You know, when you click one of those videos and you can just keep scrolling.
It's the most amazing thing about social media. It's so easy to share music as well as videos. Folks, please share the stream.
The owner of the room, George, just put a comment out there. He says, if you have problems with the stream, use Firefox. It's working fine.
Wow, he has a nice clean pocket for the 6. I would have thought he would go under. 1, 2, 3 rails. But what is he going to do with the 7-8? Is it pointing towards the right corner pocket?
It looks like he wants to put it on the side. Fill in for Upstate for a little while. He's been working hard. Yeah, this is a touchy shot. This is touchy. This is easy to make an error on.
You think he's going to go around the world?
I think so. He's adding top
Okay,
left.
He got to create something.
He might try to bust it out here.
Smooth
Like that.
criminal.
Oh, he just missed
Ooh.
it. But that's, well, yeah, that was the chance you were willing to take. Now he's got to come up with something. Can't go off the left side of the
And
7 ball.
And too much he could do there.
I mean, he can kick it off the left long rail and try to sit it below the 10 and hold the cue.
How good do you move, sir?
We'll find out, right?
Wow.
That's a nice shot, ain't
That's
it?
a nice shot. Little touchy. See, please.
Well, you could see the left side.
What a wonderful turnout we had for this tournament. Pros and amateur alike. It's great that we get to celebrate the life and legacy of George Ginky Sansusi.
The GOAT.
Definitely.
They tried. They tried it.
And
No reward.
50-yard line cut.
Frankie shows a little frustration.
Mr. Loukatos at the table.
Well, I think it's safe to say he's out here. So we should. I
I'd
mean,
say 2 rails hold up.
2 rails?
Low right, yeah. 1 rail would be too
Too touchy?
too touchy and kind of difficult. Whereas 2 rails allow you to hold up the speed better.
That works.
Now you're going to see 1 rail. There you go.
And we got to score 6-5 if this 10 ball goes. I think this is the first time Dimitris has led in this match.
Mr. Loukatos up at bat.
But don't count Frankie out.
6-5. Frankie is a monster.
Don't count
His
him out.
reputation perceives himself.
Big shout out to Tony Robles, George, Manny, and Anna, the owners of Steinway, for always putting out a great event. Every year. If you never came, you got to make it. It's one of a kind. Great staff, great food, great everything at Steinway. They really know how to show hospitality. They take care of you. Demetrius to the break. Rack 12. Whack. Well, came up with a desert break. Yeah, the 6 ball. Getting in between that and the 9 for the 3. Nice shot, Frankie. Again, glued on the rail, where you don't want to be. Oh, he's got the 4. He's okay. Nice touch. Very nice. Tie match.
It's 66.
I forgot to tell him. Yeah, 6-all. We got a match, Edwin.
Frankie Hernandez. Devastating break. Wow, I didn't think he was going to scratch. I think Mr. Loukatos is out.
It's a lot of distance in between that 3 and 10. To take
Yeah, he's
that
going to have to
combination. He's going to come
draw
all
in
the way
between.
back. I think he's going to play the 3 in the side or maybe come around the other side. But how do you cheat the pocket when you're this straight? You really like that?
Threading the needle.
How about that shot?
Nice.
Uh-oh. Nah, I think he's okay. Yeah, he's okay. Well, don't see many problems here.
Nice little angle.
Mr. Eddie the Lock in the house.
We are now being joined by Eddie the Lock Cohane.
Check. Hello. Hi,
It's
hi.
like a
How you
degenerate
feeling,
convention
Eddie?
over
Man,
here.
man, what a day for a bike ride. I swear to God, man, it's nice out.
It's beautiful, isn't
I
it?
turned around 3 times.
Yeah?
Once I saw traffic on the highway, I got ready to get off the exit, and then it broke up. And then I got to, it was good coming in there. I'm not kidding. But a couple hours from now, I wouldn't want to be on the roads in the tri-state area.
No?
No, with the shore emptying out, Long Island coming, oh my God.
Brutal, huh?
Yeah, you don't want to be on the LI.
The MTA today
I'm
was
good.
brutal.
Yeah,
I
was
couldn't
it?
make it to my match.
Oh, no
I had
ki-
to forfeit. Such a
Oh, no
sad
kidding, really?
day. First time I ever had to forfeit in my life.
He cashed. But he
No,
had a
yeah,
forfeit.
but you got to, you go talk to Tony, tell him you didn't want to forfeit. Just tell him I said so. All right? It'll be good.
I'm laughing now, but I'm crying in the
Oh,
inside.
no, that's a damn shame, you know?
This event means a lot to me.
Yeah, this is a big one. It's good stuff. Good players here.
It was all
So
about
you finished in the top 8 or 6, 7?
top, I don't know, top 30.
40?
Something like
Okay,
that.
good.
I
Yeah.
don't
Good for you, man. No, really, you're playing well. Good for you.
I try.
We got a good one here. Ed tied score
This kid
6-6.
Demetrius is, and who's he playing?
Frankie.
Oh, really?
Frankie. Yep.
Wow.
Mr. Hernandez.
This kid was a real surprise. He came in and beat Tony yesterday, and he beat Matt, and there's a spot on the table. Looking for a referee.
Look like a fly or something.
Oh, maybe a
This is
mosquito flying
something-
around here. Get him, Frankie.
I once rolled a ball so nice and hit the mosquito right on the head. It's like I was playing target pool with the mosquito.
That is an idea, right? Let some ants run around the bed of the thing and try and run them over.
Anybody ever try one of these trick cues that help you with your technique? They wobble in the middle. They have a spring.
I never heard of that one, no.
So someone challenged me and said, listen, break. Bet you can't make a ball or whatever. I broke 3 times and made 2 balls in each rack with something that I'm not supposed to be able.
Yeah,
I've
yeah.
seen people miss cue 25 times with the same cue.
Well, he got good angles here. Look at this. Just comes
Kid
back a
plays
bowler,
good.
too, and it'll be perfect. Look at that. Yeah, he plays real good. We see with Pat Fleming yesterday, and Pat was wanting to say, who's this kid? And we didn't know who he was.
Yeah, Ed,
Nobody-
do you know which country he's from? Did you
Greece.
find
I
out?
imagine he's Greek, yeah. 'cause
He's Greek.
He's hanging out with Alex.
Dimitris
Well, I just seen
Loukatos.
Alex Kazakis come over and check the score, so
Yeah,
I was thinking that he was from Greece.
Yeah, Alex told somebody said he was with Alex last night. So
Uh-huh.
then I told
I'll
Pat.
tell you one thing. He plays great, but Christina, she put a clinic on that kid.
Yeah, she did, huh?
She
I
robbed
know I
me.
didn't watch her, and
She
Pat was
played-
talking about her. She played
She
real well.
played jam up.
Good for her. Yeah.
She's a great player.
Dimitris is taking control over the momentum.
Kid's got good fundamentals.
Trailing
You know?
7-6.
There's Hunter in the background there.
Dimitris Loukatos of Greece.
Hunter's playing Zion, I think, in the back.
I think if you're traveling that
Check one
far
more time, man.
What's
to
that?
come here to compete, you
Yep,
come in to
playing
win.
Zion.
Playing Zion. Yeah, Zion played. I played Zion yesterday. He got lucky 9 times in a row. Can you believe that? 9 times in a row.
Oh, you don't play good. You don't play good. You got lucky 9 times in a row.
9 times. Imagine how, to get lucky once is fine, but 9 times in a row.
Zion's a great player.
no,
He's
we
come
had-
a long way.
No, we had a good match. I went
Real
out.
sponsored,
I went-
top-notch
I
player.
went out in front and missed 2 hangers. I should have been up 3-0 on, which would have been real big. He got 3-0 up on Zion. That was pretty strong. But he's got a real good stroke also, man. He's got one of the smoothest strokes in the room right here too. Losing friends. Happy Memorial Day, everybody.
I hope nobody saw that.
Remember the fallen.
You imagine? Such a great energy here.
Yeah, it's not good. Great joint. Good food.
Yeah, you can't.
Good food, and it's big. It's cozy.
Yeah, you don't have to leave. You got front row, and you get good food.
I have to.
You get steak. You get chops.
that Greek salad with the grilled chicken doesn't
Disappoint.
doesn't suck. Okay, this kid had a phenomenal break yesterday. I guess he kept it because now where are they at in this open? How many left? Do you know? Where they had the final 12 come back here? Do you know? for this Open Pro? Do you know?
You know, Eddie, I'm not sure.
We're 16. Oh, no, that's right.
I was spectating.
I played Alex last night, and he had to come back today, so he had to win 2 more matches to get in the money.
Gazabubu. Alex is a force to be reckoned with.
Oh, yeah, he played real well.
He was a monster.
That was a good kid.
Good kid.
He's got a lot of practice over at Skyline. You see that break? Wow.
He went to Skyline, really?
Yeah.
Not my neck of the woods.
I think he's working out there with Jennifer and Greg. Skyline Billiards in Brooklyn. I don't know if he's still working there, but he was putting some time in there.
Oh, Osipov.
Yeah.
I'm thinking Kazakhstan.
No.
Alex Osipov is a good player in his own right, yeah.
Alex is from Glyfada. I used to live in Glyfada in Greece. 72 when I was in the Navy.
Seriously?
What great duty I had, man. It was cool. What is the score here? I'm sorry.
7-6. Mr. Loukatos up by 1.
You know, here would be an example of a two-way shot. He could play this 110 combo in snooker behind the 3, but then Frankie could give it back
just
in
in
this format.
case, get protected
But
money.
you can't play a two-way shot in this tournament because the player can give it back. I mean, that would be the play right here. But he's got a lot to hide behind here. He just sends any ball to the table and hides behind the 3-5 there with the cue, correct?
Yeah.
And actually, if that one ran right into the 5, he would slide right over and hide on the 3. He's in good shape. Well, he's got to hit the rail. You better get to a rail.
Uh-oh.
Well, he let that go a little more than I thought he would.
Frankie has a lifeline.
You know, I didn't hear if there was a call there, but it almost appeared like he was playing the 10, right?
Frankie has a lifeline.
Did it appear with that?
Yeah,
that
he
hit?
definitely played the 10.
Okay, I didn't hear a call. You know, we don't know that. And this is call shot, call safety. So you miss a ball. Now, Frankie could get this back if he wanted to, if he was hooked. It's a great format. It takes a lot of the luck away. You in Fort Knox over there, kid? No, not yet. No?
Not yet. You don't want it then.
Well, this is no walk in the park right here. It's frozen up on the rail up there. Thank you, sir. Now, Frankie has one of these.
Frankie's going to have to dig deep.
Listen, Frankie has one of these counterweights that Pat Fleming invented.
Oh, those things are great.
Well, he has one, and this is the shot he should have it on his shaft for. He was given one. He knows he should put it on there. It's just a solid hit on the cue ball, and it's just laziness not putting it on. I used mine about 12 times yesterday. That's a great little item. You have one of them?
No, not yet, but that's
they're
cool.
only $30. So tips are $40. I mean, you'll have it forever. Honest to God, you'll love it. Hey.
We are graced by Alex Kazakhstan. Kazabubu.
You know, he almost played that like a two-way shot right there. He's not getting it back, no matter what. You know, look at this. He could thin this one into the 7 and stop, send the cue ball around the 3-5 there, and come around for a safety, right? You see that?
Yeah.
That would be the move. The one will stop. You won't sell out. Even if it went all the way back up to the top, he'd have the 2-9 protecting him. Or you could do that. Nice shot. Old age.
Stop it. I thought you were 34.
38.
Oh, 38.
I've been 38 for 20 years. Actually, 29 years. Yeah, 60.
I wonder what everybody is saying in Facebook land.
In what?
In Facebook land.
Oh.
In the chat. Hello, everybody.
You guys alive out there? You're getting a good show here. Oh, look what he did here. He tried to double him up on the 2-7. I guess the 7 was frozen, and that's the path he chose because you're not going to leave that combination if tried to play a safety and lock him up. Oh, he tried to tie up the 6-7.
It's not looking very promising.
That's what he tried to do. Or was that the 8?
From Mr. Hernandez.
Is this the 8? Right here? Is that the 8? It is?
Yeah.
He tried to tie up the 8-7. I couldn't tell the color from the lighting. Did you see the light over this TV table?
Right.
Have you seen it out there?
Yeah.
Man, it's beautiful light. There's not a shadow anywhere. Look at the table here.
Right.
This is going to put him on the hill here if he gets out, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he got on the hill. Petey Fleming, are you watching? Petey, you in the chat? Say hello, Petey. You got nothing to do down there in the villages in Florida. You ever been to Florida?
Yeah.
You been to the villages? It's a retirement community.
Oh, really?
Really nice. 110 pool tables on the property. Nice equipment. I'm not lying.
110?
110. And it's free to the residents. It is the
Sounds like the Philippines.
It's the nuts, honest to God. Nice place to retire, but it's inland, away from the coast, so there's no salt water around, You want Florida, you want the beach, I would think,
Right, you want to be fishing for that marlin.
Yeah. Oh, he drew down for the side. Nice shot. Good speed there, too. He got good. Well, he got about perfect here, didn't he? Yeah.
He's going to hit it with a little low left.
Yeah.
Try to hold up the rock.
Yeah, just
get a nice
draw it
fat angle on the 7.
You can't get bad on the 7 to the 8 here.
It's all natural, baby.
Yeah. You don't know how old this kid is? You don't
Looks
know?
young. I would say no more than 25.
I was going to say 23. I'm not sure. I wouldn't know. Upstate Al, how are you, sir?
He's solid, though, this kid.
Yeah. He gets out here, he's on the hill, and Frankie may not get out of his chair. Frankie doesn't have to get out of his chair.
All right, everybody. I'm getting an input from a lot of people that Firefox is the best to use right now with Facebook Live. So if you don't have if you do not have Firefox browser, download Firefox. I heard it's working perfect. All right, guys.
That's a good app anyway. That's really good. That's a good system, Firefox. That's always been the fastest. Okay, Dimitris on the hill here after this 10 ball. Oh. Hang on. Well, Dimitris on the hill. Frankie has to hope to get out of his chair. He tried to type that 8-7 before, and he missed it. And that was careless because he was real close to his work there. And that's what he needed, a dry break. But he doesn't have a shot on the one. He could tie up to 8-3 right here. Was it to 6-3? And on a push. We send the 4 up to the 2 on another push and send the cue ball over for a bank on the 1 and tie things up in the meantime. Because he doesn't want this kid getting back to the table. Frankie could be starting the car. Is this a winner side match, do you know? Is this a winner side match, do you know? Did Frankie lose yet? I don't know if it is, and I'm not sure. That's okay. It don't matter. It's not that important. Push to the bank. You're not getting this back, Frankie. I would play safety and put both balls on the this is a B-side match. He's going to send that cue ball down between the 8-4 down to the bottom rail. Maybe stop on the 2. Missed the 2 and missed the cover. Well, Frankie, this is your big moment. This could be game ball right here. Cinch this ball. Wow, what a shot. Wow, that was nice. Get him, Frankie. He's got to be happy after that. I mean, the pressure alone. Three to the 4 is good. Play the 4 in the lower left-hand corner, and then he'll have the 5 on the side. Except the 6-10 is a problem. If he could bump that 6 right now, it would have been great. He couldn't do that either. What are you going, Frankie? Well, he may hit the 10 anyway now, or the 6. Something's got to move over there, or he'll have a combo. Well, he can get under the 6 and play it up top. But he might just want to play a safety now. Send the 4 up to the Brunswick and hide down below here. Yep, that's it. That's the move. Perfect. The 8 got him. Get him, Frankie. No favoritism here, folks. USA, USA. That's the first emotion I've seen out of this kid. Oh, he may have a thin cut on this. If he does, he'll put the cue ball right back where he is. Oh, no, he doesn't. He's got to back kick it, send it down. And hope to just stick right there and leave him real low.
Oh, I see, right here.
Oh, that's a nice shot. Frankie's got another safety here. He might be able to lock him right under that 10 ball with the cue ball right here. There it is. Frankie Hernandez. That was a game-winning shot right there. That's a big ball up there, that 4 ball. He may even call this. You might as well call it. You're going that way. You're probably going to come off 2 rails. It's off the rail. He'll probably call this 4 ball. Unless he thinks he can send it back down and get under it, but I don't think he can do that. 2 rails and get under that ball and kick it. He's risking a scratch. Yeah, he's calling the 4. Frankie's not out of the woods yet till he gets out of his chair. Oh my God! How did he hit it? Oh wow! Oh well, you're getting this back, kid, and you're not jumping it. Well, you know what? He has another one-rail kick here. Look at this, and this is staring him right in the face. He may make this ball. Frankie needs to hope and pray right now that he doesn't make this 4, because, you know, I mean, it's a kick, but it's God. I don't know what the percentages are here, but I don't know if I would take the bet. He almost made the last one. That was a great shot. Yeah. He gets another rail here, and he'll come down for the 5. So he goes 2 rails here. You want to go 2 rails here as well, and then he'll come down for the 5 on the side. You know, I'm not wishing bad on Frankie. This would be a hell of a shot to watch. You know what I mean? It's you people want to see good pool. Here it is. Oh, man. The 8 doesn't go by the 10. That's Frankie's. 6 doesn't go by the 10. Oh, he got hooked on the 8. You don't know he got hooked on the 8. Look at that. Yeah, but he's hooked here. He can't hit the 5. And he can't believe it. You might be watching Hill here, folks. Yeah. Well, stop it over there. You know, if he could hit the 6 here, which he can't, he could have tied up the 10-6 more and hoped that it didn't line up for a combo. Just freeze it to the 10, pray it's not dead. But he doesn't have that option either. He needs to make a kick here, and it's going to be a safety, I believe. No, he's just, I think he's got to play safe here. I don't know. Oh, Frankie, did you catch something here? Wow, and he kicked out the 6. Oh, the worst thing he could have done was hit the 6 out of there now. And there's a wide open table. Frankie, you get to see Frankie and Dimitris on the hill here in a minute. Welcome back, sir.
Yeah, as I had to take a little restroom break.
Oh, you're one of them, huh? With the weak bladders? No, I'm just kidding you, kid. Where do you get old?
Jeez.
Yeah, when you got to get up in the middle of the night and go pee. That's a lot of fun. Ruin your whole sleep, you know? You're going to love it.
No more REM
No,
sleep.
honest to God, you're going to love it.
Oh, shit.
Here goes Frankie on the hill, too.
Wow.
That was a little war they had right here just now. And the kid made some great shots.
77th Street.
It's 88. I'm sorry.
88?
Yeah, yeah. It's a race to 9, right? You have it 8-7 now?
7-7.
Oh, it's 7-7 now? I thought it was 8-8.
77.
I thought Dimitris was on the hill. Are you sure? You're not sure. I don't see any.
You're blind. You got to walk up to the table.
I don't see any coins. Don't snap at me. Anybody in the chat? Oh, the chat. No. Why did we have this kid here? Al's kid is running the show here, and he thinks. I think the score is wrong. I thought Dimitris was on the hill before this game.
He's getting old, guys. That hat's squeezing too tight on his head.
Is that a coin there, sir?
I see a coin.
You do? All right, one.
I don't know, looking like a dot.
And you can only count to 7.
Hey. All right, it's break time, folks, and
Guys, if you
And-
know
and
how much fun it is
I
to
have
be
to-
in the booth.
I have to get a Guinness. Criminals, a bunch of criminals.
Ed brings the kind of energy that you have to bottle up. We have excellent picture quality. Everything is beautiful. Guys, we got a match over here. So things are about to get pretty interesting. What a break. Explosive right into the drink. In 10 ball. Folks, that is really, really hard to recreate. With the lineup on the this is brutal. As the gangster would say, this is brutal. It's a sickening game. It's like you're torturing yourself. Masochism. Bing. Yeah, you take the guessing work, you hit him with that fiery combo. Ooh. He's suffering. Chocolatey.
Boy, Frankie got robbed.
See that right?
Yeah.
Wow. 4 ball.
I know he made 4 balls. I'm back. 4 balls on the break, and he got robbed.
Our energy is back. Eddie Cohen.
Oh, how did he get
is
back on the
there with
table? I
his-
missed this. And
Frankie
why?
made 4 balls on the break and scratched
Oh, okay. Demetrius is
to,
up.
lead, to
Yeah.
line up a 210.
He's worried about this 4 ball. I think that's why he's doing this. You know?
Stolen. No, you gotta go for the gusto here.
Really? I don't know, man. He's got a.
against no other shots.
Yeah, he's got the 2 in the corner and bump the 4 out if it bothers you that much.
No. There's one shot here.
Well, he's probably going to make this ball as close as he is.
He's cueing perfect.
Yeah, he has a move. Yeah.
And the match goes to Dimitris
No,
Loukatos.
it's on the hill now.
Oh, a hill.
Yeah, it's race to
Wow.
9. Race to 9. That's why I thought he was on the hill before, but the Mama Luke over there, he thought...
So sorry.
I'm allowed to call you Mama Luke, kid. All right? It ain't swearing. It ain't cursing. You know how I told my kid to curse years ago when he was 2 and everybody's breaking his chops at like the American Legion or something? He'd be walking around. Everybody loved the kid. And I said, Mick, just go over and say, and the horse you rode in on. They'll know what you mean. So a 2-year-old was saying that. And nobody knew. Wasn't hurting nobody.
I remember interesting pictures of your kid with Muhammad Ali.
Oh, yeah, that was my first point.
That's
Yeah,
a beautiful picture.
yeah, he's 43 now, thanks. Yeah, that's old, that picture. 41 years old.
It just shows you a tribute to how soft and sensitive that man was actually outside the ring. He was a gentleman.
You know, there's a series right now on HBO of his life story, and it's about 4 different episodes, and about hour long each, and it's some great stuff. I met that guy about 3 times, and I'll tell you, you're right. You're right about him. He was,
Other people said to me that he's very, very
he's a good soul.
soft-spoken.
Oh, yeah.
He's a gentleman.
Really was. He was like the most recognized face in the world at the time.
He stood
He
up
was
for
loved.
what he believed
Yeah, he
in.
was loved by everybody.
And he had style and grace. He knew how to whack him good.
All right, here it is. Now Frankie has to hope again to get out of the chair.
One time for his country.
I would like to see Hill.
Yeah, Hill would be nice to see.
Yeah, we're all looking for that.
Ready, 8 balls on the break.
2 ball. And oh God. Well, the 3 to the 4 is going to be a mess.
A little testy.
Yeah,
A little testy.
We'll find out how. Well, you know what?
You're going to see some 2-railing.
I don't know if he's going to like draw this back as much as he can and just take the cut on the 4.
He's going to have to hit it with a nice round of low right English.
Instead of trying to draw all the way back to the bottom rail, he's going to take the cut.
He's going to draw, but he's going to draw
to the middle of the table.
To the middle of the table.
Right.
Maybe come under the 4.
Yeah, middle of the table. And you're not going to draw this.
He's going to take a stroke.
It would be something to see. I mean, Earl would do this. Earl would snap this back right to the bottom rail.
Yeah, Earl is a
Yeah.
Earl is a champion and a freak of nature.
Hello,
there
Earl.
Will never be.
Hello, Earl, if you're watching.
Earl had a lot of respect for Ginky's game.
Yeah.
They matched up several times. Some of them were comical. You get a great AccuStats video.
Oh, look!
One of my favorite. Wow.
He tried to snatch it all the way back. Frankie's back. Wow. You know what?
He might pass. He might pass that shot back.
I'm giving this back. Yeah. You're frozen on the rail. Where are you going here? I mean, he's going to stop on the 8. He may make the 8 though if he plays the safety to send the 3 back down. You know, maybe he won't get this back. If Frankie's confident that he can send the 3 back down to the 8-10 and leave that cue ball up there tied up with the 8.
Well, how about this? Get the cue ball behind the 9, 2 rails.
Well, he's frozen on the rail, so he doesn't have much work to work with here. He may give it back after all.
Listen,
Yep. That was probably the move right there. Let the other guy make the mistake.
Maybe that. Maybe cut the 3 and scoot the cue ball right under the 8 and lock him up. It takes a lot of directional control. Speed control, directional control.
Yeah, but, that'd be all well and good if you weren't frozen down here on the Brunswick, Dude, that's a stretch.
And these
you know it, too. With your young eyes, maybe, but I'll tell you what.
I wouldn't want to shoot this.
No, nobody wants this. Nobody wants it.
No contest.
This is the kind of shot that will torture you. After you're in the chair for about 15, 20 minutes, and now you get out of your chair and you end up with this, It's
torture session.
It's heartbreaking, yeah. Oh, he did that. Look at this.
Huh? Oh. Did it?
Oh, boy.
I think I almost called it.
Well, I knew that was there to get under the 8. Well, you wanted to come around on the 9.
No. Originally I said 9, and then I said under the 8 will work.
Too much control, with that length. It was 9.
How is he going to get it to the 4?
With mirrors. He's going to get to the 4 using mirrors. He's not. He'll roll out
he's
to the
gonna
middle of
duck.
the table
He's
and
gonna
take the
duck.
cut on the 4. But this is Frankie's. Yeah, that's what he did, too. So
Frankie
he didn't
is-
sell out, but that's a big pocket up there up top. He may play the bank here.
And come to
He's got-
rails
yeah, look,
under the 4.
well, yeah, he's got the 8. He can stop right there for the 4. Look. This is doable.
He might be able to make the 3
Yeah, bank.
and bump the 4.
What?
You can make the 3 and bump the 4.
He's playing safe. Well, he's on the hill. He's got to protect his lead, you know?
Gotta protect that money.
You can't mess around here. He left him a window.
That's the safe.
That's going to cost him.
That's a toddler safety. Ginky used to say that.
Oh, we've got a window here. Look at this. He should lock him up here. Stopped on the 7.
Give him some agita.
He got it. Now he has to back kick the lower side of this 3 and send a 3 up table. Maybe even call it in the side and bring the cue ball down for the 4.
Where's Efren when you need to manufacture a kick safe?
You know what? He may call this 3 just because he'll come back natural for the 4 if he makes it. See that?
Who's
You know-
going to do? Jump?
No, back kick it into
Oh,
the
yeah,
side.
yeah.
I mean, he's got to back kick it anyways. You might as
But
well
he got-
call it and fall on the. Yeah, that's what he did. Look.
He probably has to hold it up with low left.
So if he gets the angle right, he may fall on the 4 pretty well. Or maybe 2 straight. He may end up parallel with the 4 if he kicks it dead and stops. But if he gets the underside, he'll be good. And if he misses the side, the 3 goes up top to the Brunswick. And he got the 8. Now he's going to get
I
this
hope
back.
he called that safety.
Yeah, he's getting this back. Frankie didn't even have to get out of his chair.
This guy.
My batteries went here. Wow. What's the score here? 8-7? Dimitris isn't liking it. This is the second time I've seen emotion out of this kid.
Wow, these mics pick up everything.
What'd you hear?
Cheers!
Oh, you heard the,
My,
the
my,
Guinness?
boy,
The
my
Guinness?
boy Eddie with the Guinness. That chocolatey goodness.
Mother's milk. Oh, look at this.
Mother's milk.
He probably just called it. Just why not? You know, what are you gonna do?
Fire from the can.
You hope to make it. Oh, he
Wepa.
Oh, wow. Oh.
In the drink.
Oh, this is gonna be
Oh.
good. Okay, go to work, Frankie.
It's tic-tac-toe.
How old are you, sir? How old are you? Come on, really.
You won't believe
What are you,
it.
about 27?
34.
34? I know this guy for over 40 years. You believe this?
But I still look 16.
Yeah, him too.
He really does stay in shape. I don't know what he does.
I'm only 38.
Must have sold us. For those who don't know, Frankie is a warrior for the cash.
You know what you do here? You know what you do here? You
He
draw right
has
back.
more stamina than anybody you've ever seen.
He's going to draw back to the 10 here.
Have you seen Frankie be Frankie?
He's going to move the 10, you think? Yep, that's what he did.
Perfect.
You know what? It was in the way of the 6
That's-
going in the corner. That was a good move.
For our viewers at home, pay attention. This is Monster Pool. You're going to see something. You're going to learn.
And Frankie's happy to be at the table. I mean, this was,
Oh,
they could be shaking hands here, you know. This one here is start the car. You're going home. Going forward. Look at this.
Frankie wouldn't mind getting into the Mercedes.
Frankie's going to retire soon. Spoke to him the other day over at Gotham Billiards.
Retire to pool.
He's going to retire from his job. He gets his pension, and He's going to go full time, he said.
Oh, shit.
And it's, hey, easy.
Shoot.
Oh, shoot. Yeah, shoot.
Frankie has been a strong competitor on the New York scene for many decades.
Wow, look what he did there.
Yeah,
That was very nice.
That's a very smart shot.
Well, I thought he would have came around a little bit, He did good.
He did good. You couldn't ask for nothing better.
Boom, here it is, folks. This is what you've been waiting for.
We got a real match here, folks.
You know what?
8-8.
And if he comes out with this break like he had last time, making 4 balls, but
if he can squat the rock and do the same thing, he's very dangerous.
That was a thunderous break.
You guys enjoying the commentating?
We don't see the thing here. The chat. I'm sorry. So if you people are yelling at us, we can't see. Let me see. No. Hey,
Frankie
Troy.
seems
hey,
mad.
Troy, you see Petey in there? We're trying to find the chat here, folks.
Sponsored by Apple.
Frankie and Dimitris on the hill.
We got a hill battle, 2 monsters.
Race to 9 on the B side.
Greece versus Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico by way of New York.
I had a good name for him. He didn't like it. For Frankie.
For Frankie?
Yeah, good nickname for him. Wreaking Havoc. Come on, it was great, right? He didn't want to use it.
This guy.
Oh, look at this. Look at this. Frankie caught a nice break here. Look at this.
It's a safety break.
It's better than 4 balls on the break right here. Look at this.
Safety break.
Wow.
I didn't know anybody patented a safety break, but.
Oh, look at this. This is a tough push here. Oh, it really is a tough push. My God.
That's not a dual break.
You know what I see here?
Like
you know what? Here's the push if he needs it. To send the 2 into the 1, send the 1 down to the bottom rail. It looks like it's lined up for that. That's not bad.
Just leave it dead on the rail. It'll take touch, but yeah.
Send the 1 to the bottom rail if you can. I don't know if he can. I don't know how close he is to the 2, but if he could hit that 1 down there.
That's enough for nothing. Even if he just pushes to the short rail, just freezes him up, and even leaves him that attractive 110, there's nothing he can do. That's what he's going to do. That's what he's going to do. I finally gets the push right.
He could send this 1 right back up to the 2 and hide down by the 10-8-6 here. See it? See that lane coming through here?
Yeah. That was the right push.
Wow.
That's the first time I guessed the push.
I don't know if he's playing safe here.
The younger generation doesn't really push much.
He's got to
play run out pool.
He's got to play safe here. Oh, he's sending it over there by the 7 and then hide under the 8-10-6 on this side. But, yeah, that's not too bad either. He's going to lock him up here. There's too much to hide behind. Just don't get careless here, Frankie, because this is all the marbles. He's got to remember where he's at right now, on the hill. Any mistakes, you're sitting back in your chair depressed. That was the shot. Yep. Beautiful.
He called a safety?
Yeah. I thought he'd do that. That was a good shot. He had this whole mess down here. He's got to jump.
All right, Chihuahua.
He's going to jump this ball, and he may make it. You see it? Look at the jump. And he'll fall right on the 2. Or he'll be close to his work anyway.
This kid is excellent with the jump cue. I got to watch him firsthand yesterday. He played monster pool, and he jumps real well.
Well, Frankie, this is your moment. You know, the 7-8 is doable because the 6 is down there, and that'll get him. Well, the 10 ball's still in the way, maybe, for him to get good on this 7. You see that? Other than that, he's... Wow.
These pockets are very responsive.
You guys are going to see a great man. He's probably out
generous pockets. Real good old school 9-ball action. 10-ball action, excuse me.
I don't think this kid rattles so much, Frankie. You know, he's
He's steady for the cash.
Yeah, I think he is.
You can bet on him.
That 6 ball is to get on the 6 to the 7 here.
A little tricky.
So he may have to get straight on it and throw some inside to get on it. Oh, he tried to, no, he didn't try to kick anything there. He got good here too, look. He's perfect position.
How you like this? Hits him with the 2 railer and plays the 5 in the corner, or holds him up with 1 railer and plays the 5 in the side.
He played the 5 in the side and then come down for the 6 in the lower left corner. No, he doesn't have that anymore.
Nope.
He's going to come around
Well, no, he's
3
gonna
rails
have to
now.
probably do that. Oh God.
If he could come around
Golly.
hey, listen, if he could come around 3 rails now and stop on the 8 ball, right, he'll be good. That's what he tried to do. Oh, he took the cut.
He's
Look.
threading the needle.
Oh, look, he can go with inside and get on the 7. Nice shot. That was well hit, that shot. Speed.
I think he's going to hit it inside English
Inside,
and come on the
yeah.
bottom. There
Inside.
you go.
Look
in
at
there.
that.
Wow.
Frankie Hernandez. Oh, he's on the roof a little.
Nah, it's fine.
Yes, he is.
He's,
Yep.
he's
Yep.
good to
Well,
go from
yeah,
here.
You know what? He is, but he is on the roof.
When
Right?
any of those high technology
This always
shafts-
comes into play. I don't care what. Now he should have the weight on as well. See, he doesn't have that Pat Fleming's counterweight on, and he loves the weight too. He tried it up in Turning Stone. He's just too lazy to go get it. If it costs him this rack, I'm going to yell at him. Oh, look what he did. See? See?
Oh, the
You
misery.
know, I'm not going to say a word to him because he'll knock me out.
Oh.
But he would. He would. I mean, I would knock somebody out if they said so after that miss, after this comeback.
Wow. Hey, you never know.
Yeah.
The kick and rattle. Anything can happen in the WWE.
Well, you know what? I'm not. Yeah, I could push this thing. I don't know. I don't care what they say. Pat's weight, I had it on yesterday, and people were asking me, what is that thing you use? Because they see me make some great shots with it. You know, difficult stuff like that there, you know.
Ship it.
Yeah, I tell
Like
you.
the gangster would say, ship
I'll
it.
tell you. Yeah, ship it.
Just send it. I got all the positive feedback.
You're really that old, huh, kid? I didn't figure for
Nah,
that.
I look very young.
Yeah, me too.
Hence, I got the nickname Junior. It was given to me by George.
Oh, good.
Ginky Sansus.
Oh, he got good here.
I didn't figure myself that old either. Can't believe it.
What's he go to pocket speed on this? Maybe. Maybe pocket speed. He'll
What
have
do you
one-
think? Come out 1 rail?
Yeah,
Or go
yeah, I would-
1, 2, 3 out, 9 corner, 10 corner.
I would go pocket speed because I would worry about that 10 a little.
One
bit.
of those corners is for the 10 ball.
He may come around, but he's looking at the side pocket.
You know, with a table that has such generous pockets, you shouldn't be afraid to play the rails. The rails will slow down the ball the right way and
Well-
get the perfect shape.
Well,
If you play one rail, it's really technical.
Well, on that note, I played on that Rassen over there yesterday, and that was vicious. You play on that table? The
That table is not generous.
No, it used to be
is a
the-
very stingy table.
Right,
It
used
was-
to be the TV table. Yeah, I hit some bulls on it yesterday. I thought I was crippled.
To me, it's like a tight version of a Gandy.
Mm-hmm.
Has those. If
Where's he going here?
I prefer the Brunswick any day of the week, if you give me one table to stick to.
I have one for sale.
Although diamonds are.
Wow, he did bump it. Wow.
Ed, I have a bridge for sale.
I have a gold crown too. Pat Fleming's studio
That's
table.
pretty awesome.
Pat Fleming's studio table is for sale. That's the one that Jim Rempe did his run out video
Does it come?
on.
Does it come with Robert Burns in the table? No. I love
With
Robert
anything
Burns,
you want,
so-
just buy it and get it out of my house, okay? Because
I got a bridge for sale.
yeah. Here's the win for the win here, Dimitris. 9-8, great match.
Greece goes ahead against Puerto Rico.
Pretty good stuff right there.
Wow.
Well played. That was good. That was good
It's
to
nice
watch.
when you see two gentlemen play the game.
Yeah.
They didn't have any arguments.
There you got Zion.